Sorry about that. Anyway, we have really some interesting stuff coming up. You know, a lot of people are going to be in trouble. They got some splaining to do because they went on a website called Ashley Madison and they registered. They even paid a fee so they can go out and get hooked up, have affairs. Kind of an easy way, kind of a cheap guy's way of hooking up. They don't have to go to a restaurant or bar or try seducing a woman. They just go to a website, pay a fee, and I guess women just throw themselves at you because that's really what a woman wants is a cheating man. Because when you cheat with a married man, you're leaving an opening in the position. Should the real wife quit and move on? So with just recently there was a hack. Hackers have hacked into Ashley Madison. They have the membership roster. They have bank account records, emails, and it's all part of this dark web. And they're about to release this information. That's what we're being told. So you need to be prepared if you're a cheater. I'm looking at tweets right now, and besides, you know, I've gotten like 750,000 messages, mostly telling me how to have sex with myself. But we're talking about Ashley Madison. But looking at the tweets about Ashley Madison, a lot of people on Twitter believe that, you know, hey, you cheat, you deserve it. You're getting what's coming to you. So a new business has popped up. And that is we've got a private investigator, Danny Boice. He's a CEO of something called Trustify. Trustify is an app where you can search to see if your email's on there or if your spouse's email's on there. And they will hook you up with resources to prepare for, I guess, the impending divorce or, you know, hitting your spouse over the head with a club. Danny, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Dory. Thanks for having me.
Sure. So tell me about Ashley Madison. Tell me about your business.
Sure. So my business, Trustify, we're private investigators on demand. So it's very similar to the way Uber provides a car for you on demand. We'll provide a private investigator to you for less than $100 to get started. On demand to do any surveillance work or any online research work that you need done.
That's really interesting. I've kind of pioneered aerial surveillance from a helicopter, high-tech surveillance. I've worked for the government. But you say it's like Uber. So you basically can go on an app, use a credit card, sign up. How's it actually? What's the nuts and bolts?
That's correct. So we have a couple thousand private investigators who do not work for us. We're not an agency, but they are either agencies or freelance private investigators all across the U.S. They're ready to do work for customers by the hour. So as a customer, you can download our iPhone app, you can download our Android app, go to our website, trustify.co, and simply put a credit card in. It costs $99 to get started. Give us some details about what you want, and we'll connect you with the right PI for your job.
$99. So is it
That's
worth
correct.
it? And should people really discover, should they know that their spouse is cheating? Isn't it better not to know?
You know, I think it's interesting. I mean, I personally have gone through a pretty bad divorce myself, which is kind of how I came up with Trustify. And I think at the end of the day, it's better to know, you know, all things related to your marriage that may be bad. Cheating especially is something you want to know, and you probably want to know early before you get in too deep.
What percentage of people out there in relationships, in marriages, are cheating?
Well, we know that 60% of marriages end in divorce, and there's anecdotal evidence that says it's probably even a higher number if you count both relationships, non-marriage, but also marriage that are in some form of infidelity.
How could when somebody hires a private investigator, what's the private investigator going to do for them?
So it's typically going to be a blend of kind of old school surveillance work, you know, hiding in the bushes, trying to get physical evidence. If you're also online research. So these days, more and more, there's kind of a new specialty in the private investigator world where these online private investigators are almost like white hat hackers, where they're experts at going to the deep web, the dark web. They're experts at, quote, hacking social media, where they're only going into public sites and public records, but they know how to find the dirt. They know how to do these deep searches. And a blend of kind of old school physical surveillance and this next gen online research typically will get you the information you want in some way, shape, or form.
And then how do you provide it? Do you make a personal phone call, or is it in an email?
It's whatever the customer prefers. So we're essentially just the connector. So all we're doing is connecting the customer with a private investigator or an agency that does what they need. We leave it up to them.